Hello, I'm Nizam. So in this video, I will be creating a new virtual machine in Azure. We click create a resource, click virtual machine. First, select the subscription, and for resource group, create a new one. I'm going to create dev RG, development RG. Click OK. Virtual machine name is dev VM01. The region is US. Availability option, no infrastructure redundancy required. And the security type is standard. The image of the VM will be using is Ubuntu Server 20.04. VM architecture is x64. The size is standard B1S. Authentication type SSH public key. And username I will put Azure user. For public key source, we can generate a new key pair. The key pair name is devvm01. Public inbound port, I will allow SSH port 22. Click next. For the disk, I'm going to leave it as default. The size is 30 gig. The disk type premium SSD. We can also create and attach a new disk if you want to, or attach an existing disk. So I'm going to leave it as it is. Next, for networking, virtual network. This will create a new virtual network, or if you have an existing virtual network, you can select that. The subnet, I'm going to leave it as default. Public IP, create new. Next, network security group, it will be basic. Public inbound port, only allow selected port. I'm going to allow SSH port 22. And delete public IP and NIC when VM is deleted. I'm going to check something here. Delete with VM. Please tick here if you want to delete the disk when you delete the VM. Go back to networking and load balancing. We are not going to put this VM behind a load balancer. Next, management. I'm going to leave everything as default. Monitoring, I'm going to disable the monitoring because this is a new VM. You can enable the boot diagnostic when you are having a boot issue. Click next for advanced. From here, custom data and cloud init, you can instruct the server to install anything or configure anything, such as install Apache. You can put it here and click next. This is for tagging. I'm going to leave it for now. Click review and create. It's in validation. And review everything, and you can click create to create the VM. I will be downloading the private key. Okay, we will need to convert this private key from PEM to PPK if you are using Windows and PuTTY. I'm going to open up PuTTyGen. You can load the downloaded PEM file and save the private key as PPK. Done. Okay, the deployment has been completed. So we go to the resource and check on the VM that we created. Is US, the status is running, and this is the public IP. We need to copy this IP and open in PuTTY, put in the IP, go to connection, SSH, and authentication. Under credential, we can browse the file that we converted from PEM to PPK and click open. We will connect to the server. We will use the ID that we specify, user, and we are in. You can check the file system and the memory, and you can start doing anything on the server. Install your application, Apache, MySQL, or anything you want. So I'm going to exit this VM and I'm going to stop the VM because this is pay as you go, so I will be charged if I leave the VM running. I'm going to the resource group, check for all the created resources and delete everything, otherwise I will be charged. And that's it. See you on the next video. Thank you.